Hey guys, this is Kay, and welcome to Madness. Okay, so today I decided, let's just start like a new series channel thing, just cause like on the channel. So I have this little bucket full of names. And these are all names of My Hero Academia characters. We have the whole of Class 1A, a couple members of Class 1B, the Big Three, Airy, and a few villains. So I didn't actually count how many there were in here. I think I keep dropping them though. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to pick two names out for each episode. And then I'm going to do two looks, a look for each character that I pick. So let's get started. And our first name is, oh no, we've got Kurogiri. He is the big smoky guy. That's for those who don't know. And our second paper, let's see if I can find one I haven't read before. We have a purple bean. We have our purple bean Shinso. So, I wasn't expecting that. So we've got a lot of purple. We have a lot of purple and a lot of black. So, since I pulled Kurogiri out first, I'm gonna do Kurogiri first. And the looks I'm doing are just basic eye looks, like eyeshadow looks. The rest I'm just going to put up to fate and see what happens. I'm just going to be using my classic Queen concealer to conceal my eyes and an angled flat foundation brush and a mirror preferably. So just cover your eye area. This feels like it's the wrong shade for my skin. Comment down below if you think this is the incorrect shade for my skin. It most probably is. And while I'm here, I'm also just going to cover any major spot issues or face imperfections. I'm not saying imperfections are bad, trust me, I got plenty, but for this purpose, we're doing a smoky boy. So we need to look like a smoky boy. So first I'm going to take my Ushas eyeshadow palette. It's a little mini purple one. She's only this big. It's a brand new one, so I don't think I actually remembered to swatch the colors beforehand. I'm going to go for, because he has purples and blacks mainly, and then he's got yellow eyes. I want to highlight the yellow eye bit, so I'm going to maybe put a little bit of yellow over top. I haven't planned this properly, but like, when do I plan things properly? Okay. So I'm going to be taking that color. Please ignore the funny looking sponge. It is much different to how it looks on camera. It's much darker. And I'm going to take that, put it on my little round brush, and then just put it on the inner part of my eye, the inner half. Tap off the excess though before you have, although it is a good color, oh, it's a good color, before you have a major meltdown. Only doing it halfway. Then I'm going to put black on the other end, maybe blend some yellow in somewhere. I don't know. The yellow is going to have to find a position just to be in, I don't know. Relatively even-ish. You can see how it looks now. I'm going to use my, again, Ushas matte eyeshadow palette. It's the little like grey one with the grey in it. And I'm going to use this black shade. Clean up my brush. I'm going to use this black shade on the outer section of my eye. And whilst doing this, blend these two together very nicely, just to make it look a little bit more smoky. So basically this is a smoky eye with English language. So basically this is a smoky eye with unconventional colors to a normal classic smoky eye. Don't worry about making the end nice and neat because we're going to make her do something pretty on the outside. And once we have one eye down, we're going to do the other eye and then we're going to blend together. Okay, so now that we have the basic two colors down, we are going to take, I like to use this little brush, but you can use any old brush you want. Take this brush and blend the two together so that they kind of look like, ow, so they kind of look like one smoky color. Now I would suggest if some of your purple is getting lost while blending it into black, just put some more purple on your blending brush and try and blend that in to bring the purple back into the eye. Just bear in mind I am not a professional makeup artist. So my tips I'm just giving are the ones that have helped me whilst doing this look. Those two relatively blended. It should look quite blended. And then don't worry if it's not even, because since when is smoke even? Technically he's not smoke, but it's the same thing. And so now what are we gonna do now? Now we're going to do the underside. It may look a little bit like eye bags, though that is Shinso's department. If it looks a bit like eye bags, then I would say you've done it right. So I'm going to use, I know this is an eyebrow brush, but I like it for underlining the eyes because it works nicely. So we're going to go back into the Ushas eyeshadow palette. I think it's a mini. I didn't see a larger one in the store though. We're going to just underline like how you would normally underline. If you don't like having brushes this close to your eye, don't do this. If you don't mind, go ahead. It's optional. This whole tutorial is optional to follow. So you take that and then you take the black. Now that I have my eye bags on, not intentionally eye bags, I'm going to go in with this big fluffy brush. I think it is a blush brush. I know for a fact it's a blush brush, but I use it for doing things that aren't blush. And we're going to go in with, oh, it's getting dirty already. We're going to go in with the black. I'm going to put a little bit on the big brush. Don't mind the fact that the palette's clicking and making weird noises. And then we're going to take it and just like swooshy swooshy over there. Swooshy swooshy. Wording. And just for funsies, just to make it look less like a bird, Togami, we're going to bring the purple back in. I know I'm using colors repetitively, but the yellow will come in. I have figured out a place to put it. So we're going to take the yellow, we're going to take the purple, and we're going to not use her all in one day. She's brand new, so I'm trying not to use her all in one day. We're going to take her and gently put her over top here. Oh, that was not gently. That was not gently. Now it looks like a bruise. I would suggest go a little bit more light-handed than I did, to go in with my, I am returning the Gulflower Professional Makeup Maxi Reloaded 60 color eyeshadow palette from last video, and I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow and just like dab her about a little bit just to bring in his eye. We're going to take the brush that we used for blending 5 minutes ago. We're gonna thin off from the back of our hand. I'm gonna take, so this is basically the, I would say the tiny version of this one, and they can be used for the same purpose. And then take the yellow, just ever so lightly on there, and then just gently dab her about. I have the base smoky eye without the mascara and the eyeliner. No fake eyelashes for this one because Kurogiri doesn't have eyelashes. So we're going to take my Karite. I can't read that word. I don't think you could either. My Karite felt tip black liner. Yes, there is liner in this video. And we're going to do a little swoosh, a little flick. Just a little one, not over dramatic. And then I like to drag it right down to the middle. And with my little bucket of names, the names I pull out, I'm not putting back in. And I will add more names along the line. That was all I had ready though. That's not in line on any planets. Okay, from far away they match. From close up, is okay. Not my proudest work, but she's okay. Oh, that click though. Let's hear it again. Let's hear that click. Okay. So up next, I think I'm doing this in the wrong order, but I have my new not so friend that I just got today. My, almost dropped it on the floor. My eyelash curler. I couldn't think of the name. I was thinking of a different name that a different YouTuber calls it. So we're going to take this. This is how I'm going to use it. I don't think it's the correct way. I don't think it is a way at all, but we're going to try. So I'm going to look down upon my mirror because there's nothing below me at the moment except the floor. I'm going to take the things like this. Please coach me if I'm doing this incorrectly. And I'm going to try and clamp them. Ow. I think I got my skin. Ow, 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 ow. Pinching skin, pinching skin. I think that's the wrong thing to do. Oh, but in real life they've gone up. They've lifted. They've lifted. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. They've lifted. I'm going to take my mascara. My Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara. Clump free. Whatever you say. It says excess mascara on the back of your wand. I got taught this by a YouTube video. Just tap it off in your hand. Prevent extra dots. Next thing we're going to do is bring back the concealer because I forgot to get setting powder today. I looked at it and stared at it and I still didn't buy it. So we're going to get with the same concealer and then just cover whatever we didn't cover before and prevent covering that. And it's going to be all blend. Now we are all blend in. Now I need to remember what happens next. We're going to go in with my IMAN of Noble Highlight Contour Palette. This time not used to draw triangles on my forehead. Contour brush, which is this funny flat looking chisel thing. And since he's quite dark, but I don't want to go so dark as to make me look bizarre. I'm going to take... I'm going to drop the brush on the floor. I'm going to take a little bit of my... Take it from the bottom. Oh yeah, it's showing up quickly there. That color. And just do some contouring. So now that we've got all the contour down, we're going to add a tiniest little bit of highlight in either of the corners because I cannot resist doing a little bit of highlight. So we're going to get, once again, the tiny brush. Do not mind the fact that I have only got 10 different brushes, so if you don't like my brushes, I'm sorry. But we need to use the correct end of the mirror. We just need to do the lipstick, which I have decided is going to be a mixture of my black opal matte black lipstick and my matte opal my black opal matte black lipstick and my black opal matte purple lipstick, which is this one. Here I'm going to do black on the outside, purple on the inside, hopefully. That is the finished Kurogiri look. I am very proud of it. Honestly love it. So I just did my base of my eyes off camera because it's kind of boring and I don't think you want to see that twice in one video. And I'm going to be doing my little Shinso's makeup now. I don't have much ideas for what to do. So I'm going to wing it a little bit. I do know that I need some eye bags, so I need some like heavy eye bags. So first we are going in with, I'm going to take my round brush, my round flat brush, and I'm going back to my Ushas eyeshadow palette. I cannot pronounce that name. And instead of using the bright purple, I'm using the slightly more dulled purple. I do think he has quite a dark purple color, but I don't have that at the moment. Shinso is one of my favorite characters. Oh, he doesn't do much. I've only watched up to season 3 of My Hero Academia so far. Can't seem to find a good place to watch season 4 from. Comment below if you have a nice anime watching website that you would like to share with others, because there are some others like me, I'm pretty sure, who can't find a nice place to watch their anime. And I know it's looking more like a Tamaki purple, but I have a plan, never fear. So I'm going to take my new Gulflower Cosmetics 12 Color Pro Eyeshadow Perfect Multi Eyes. I'm confused about the multi eyes but I'm going to take this palette and I'm going to take the dark indigo kind of color. Trust me, it will work. I tested it for once. And take it lightly over the top. This one. You should see slightly darker purple. This is just an improv for a slightly darker purple. If you have a darker purple, skip this step and go to the next step, because this took me a lot of work to try and find. And I know that there are people who actually have correct colors. It's looking a lot better, but just for a little bit extra depth. I'm not going to go out very much. I'm just going to keep to this section because I see him as a simple boy. He doesn't want to do crazy stuff. So lastly, we are going to use this Ushas matte eyeshadow palette, the little black and grey one that I have. I'm going to use the grey, just because I couldn't think of anything else. Forgot to check his eye color before starting this, so I'm going to use the color of his scarf. We're going to take some of that. We're going to put that over top as well, just not blending it in as much as the blue. So I'm going to kind of do it in like a line So it kind of looks like a scarf, kind of like flowing over his face. I will make it a little bit more prominent, don't worry. You don't need them to match on either eye. I'm going to do like... that eye is going to look different. And just like pack it up in the shape that you want it to be in. And don't worry about it sticking out a little bit. It can add to the effect. But look a little bit mental. We're going to be using black because it's going to show up better. We're just going to go over the grey that we drew then. We have what I would assume to be called scarves. Just show a close up. You can kind of see the different colours-ish. The camera quality is not the greatest at the moment. Just like add a little bit of white into the scarf just to make it a little bit more prominent. White from the same palette that the grey comes from. What I would assume scarves. And we are going to carry them through, down, out. Just made that up now. Oh, I like that. It's not useful. Go in with the same grey again, and then just fill them in. Next, I'm going to add the eye bags because you cannot have Shinso without his eye bags. And I know this is not an actual makeup brand, but this is a makeup that I mixed for myself. It is when I decided to do, I want to mix all my eyeshadows together without filming it. So I mixed them all together and it produced, the minute I put it on my hand, like I swatched it, I was like, shit. So we have some eye bags. Makes me look a little bit more tired. And next we're going to do some eyeliner. His eyes are quite oddly shaped. They're like round, like half moons. I don't understand them. But we're going to bring back our Karite eyeliner, which is my newest favorite eyeliner in the world, besides all my colorful ones. And we're going to just do... going to leave off a wing for now and judge that when I get to that. Next is torture chamber. Cute little torture chamber for your eyes. So we're going to hold the eyelash crimper. We're going to just look down, that's not down, that's up. Ow, 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 skin. Don't do what I just did. Do not pinch your skin. It is not fun. And then we're going to get the trusty only mascara I own. Add her little dotties on the end to the rest of the colony that is growing upon my head. And we're going to coat them. So next, now that I can remember to do it, we're going to do eyebrows. I have my surprise Ushas. I seem to buy a lot from that brand. Eyebrow powder grooming set with 3 eyebrow powder, 1 base cream, duo brush / spoolie, and 3 stencils. I don't use the stencils. I tried. It was a painful experience. So we're going to use the spoolie, and that's the cream, and those are the colors. Why they're looking so red on camera, I don't know. I just eaten the stencil on the ground. So we're going to put a little bit of cream onto the spoolie. I don't think I'm doing this right, but I don't care. And we're going to spoolie the eyebrows with the cream. I know it's pronounced cream. Don't come out. Continue with my eyebrows. There is no mirror on the eyebrow palette. I just realized I have no mirrors on any of my makeup kit things, I think. Hold on, I do. I have a tiny one. It's not gonna do much. So we're gonna stick to the big boy. And we're going to, because I already tested it, I'm going to use that one because it matches my eyebrows. So we're going to fill the brows in. I have no particular way of doing brows as of yet. I'm just gonna fill them in. Inside the lines. We're gonna draw inside the lines today. Still see the eyebrows, but it's fine. Okay, so now that the eyebrows, eyelashes, mascara, eyelash is done, we are going, do not sneeze, put on the contour. Ooh, bless me, sneeze break. So we're gonna bring back the IMAN of Noble highlight and contour palette, and we're going to use the correct contour this time, not the scary one. We're gonna use this guy, which I think is a bronzer. We're going to use him. It's just brushing. Again, don't think it's gonna match my skin tone, but I don't really care. Push face. Now that the cheekbones are on and on 2 different levels, I don't mind. We are going to help make these little scarfy bits come alive. We're going to take the contour, use the exact same shade we just used, and we're going to, wherever you feel like your light source is going to be coming from. So you're going to put shadows. And we are just going to add the littlest bit of highlight and the lipstick. The littlest bit because this is the second dark, like not very colorful character I've had in a row. So I know how to do it. A little round brush. And our contour highlight palette that we just used. And we're going to use the white shade as per usual, just because I like the color of it. And it makes me feel more anime-ish. We're going to just put it in the inner corners. And then maybe a little bit on the nose. And now last but not least, we're going to do the lipstick. And since I cheated him out on all the rest of his purple, I'm going to bring back the black Opal matte lipstick in the shade that looks like purple. And this feels like kind of a bold statement, so bringing back the black in the same brand name. And we're going to just add a little bit in. And now we are done. I know this is not my greatest look, but I tried my best. I couldn't think of anything for Shinso on the spot. So what we've done for Shinso is purple, and that's the end of my first episode of doing my makeup to represent characters. I have Shinso here. We have Shinso and Kurogiri this week. Next time I'll be doing hopefully more of these, and also have some other things planned. So if you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ding the notification bell so that you can see more of my content. And don't forget to comment, share, all that good stuff. This is Kay, and I hope you enjoyed my video.